Page 10 in your prayer books.
Hine ma tovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. 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 Hine ma tovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It is wonderful to be with you on this, one of our most sacred days, Egg Foo Shabbos. Rabbi Hayon wanted me to be sure and wish you a Shabbat Shalomein. And there's an old joke about a Jewish person and a Chinese person are having a debate about whose culture is older until they determined that Chinese culture must be older because it's impossible to imagine Judaism without Chinese food. But it is wonderful to be with you and to partake of this most sacred American tradition, and to be able to be together, to pray together, to offer our joys and our hopes together, to offer and to hold our sadness and our pain and our brokenness together. Whether you are joining us here live in the room or via our live stream, we are grateful that you are here with us this Shabbat. One of the ways that you can be present with us this Shabbat is by turning off your cell phone so that it doesn't distract you or someone near you. We are grateful to Cantor Francine Davis-Jacobs for joining us this Shabbat and lending her beautiful voice along with our accompanist, Alex Navarro. And we are going to begin our prayer this evening by inviting up Elizabeth Perez to lead us in the lighting of the candles, which begins on page 3.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As your brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
We continue welcoming the Sabbath with the words of Lechado D, which are found on pages 20 and 21. We'll pray verses 1, 2, 5, and 9 together. And when we reach that last 9th verse, we'll rise as a community, turn to face the entrance, and welcome the Sabbath bride. Page 20.
Lecha lecha doti, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha doti, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. La 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 la. Lecha doti, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Hishmi'anu el hameyuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shem v'tiferet v'lichi la 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 la. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat, lechu v'nelcha, ki hi mekor ha-beracha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshava tchila, la 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 la. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri, kiva orech kumi uri shir daberi. Kevod Adonai alayich nigla la 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 la. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret ba'ala, gam b'simcha u'v'tzola, toch emunei am segula. Boi chala, la 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 la. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. La 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 la. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela.
Now that we have greeted the Sabbath bride, let's take a few moments to greet each other. Find someone near you don't know, introduce yourself, and wish them Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
I know you're right.
Still. Baruch Hu is on page 28. We remain standing for Baruch Hu, page 28.
Lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, lie, lie. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai.
My daughter was off from Becker today, and so we sent her with the babysitter to the Children's Museum, and the babysitter texted us a picture of our daughter playing in the snow. And so we inquired how that was possible. Did she steal the baby and drive or fly to Colorado? She had not. They had set up fake snow in front of the Children's Museum for the children to play with. As a Coloradoan, this is befuddling to me. I do not understand fake snow except in the context of skiing when you want to ski well into May. But but this apparently is a Texas thing, that you have to make your own snow. And so I thought that tonight, as a poem to offer for our Ma'ariv Aravim, I would send you snow-filled thoughts, even though it's unlikely that they will result in snow out there, and that's okay. So this is a poem called Snow by Anne Sexton as our Ma'ariv Aravim. Snow, blessed snow, comes out of the sky like bleached flies. The ground is no longer naked. The ground has on its clothes. The trees poke out of the sheets, and each branch wears the sock of God. There is hope. There is hope everywhere. I bite it. Someone once said, "Don't bite till you know if it's bread or stone." What I bite is all bread, rising yeasty as a cloud. There is hope. There is hope everywhere. Today God gives milk, and I have the pail. Baruch atah Adonai ha'ma'ariv aravim. Ahavat Olam, page 32.
Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Amcha ahavta. Torah Otanu limadita, Otanu limadita. Al Ken Adonai Eloheinu b'shochbeinu u'kumenu nasiach bechukecha v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha u'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed ki hem chayenu ve'orech yameinu uvahem nege yomam v'layla nege yomam v'layla ve'ahavatecha al tasir mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael Ohev Amo Yisrael Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam
Please be seated.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha Hayom alevavecha, vishinantam levanecha, v'dibarta b'ham, b'shivtecha b'veitecha, u'lechtecha b'derech, u'v'shochbecha u'v'kumecha, u'kshartam le'ot al yadecha, Ve'hayu letotafot bein einecha, u'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha, u'visharecha, leman tizkeru, v'asitem et kol mitzvotai, v'tem kedoshim le'Elohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem, asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, v'hiot lachem le'Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem.
Top of page 39, we pray together. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands and marching together. Page 40.
Kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar ba'kodesh, mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש. נורא תהילות עושה פלא, נורא תהילות עושה פלא, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לבני משה ומרים, זה אלינו ואמרו, זה אלינו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש. נורא תהילות עושה פלא, נורא תהילות עושה פלא, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד.
Hashkivenu is our blessing for God's protective presence in the evening. We pray together on page 42.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. 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 Ushmor tzeiteinu, uvoeinu, lechaim ushalom, me'ata ve'ad olam. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim.
The Amidah begins on page 46. We rise together either in body or in spirit.
Adonai sifatai tiftachu fi agita hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avoteinu ve'imoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Velohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor veHanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, Vezocher Chasei Avot ve'imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei v'neihem, Leman Shemo be'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshiach u'Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh hakol atah Rav leHoshia. Mashiv haruach u'morid hagah Hashem, Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechayeh hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim verofech olim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato lishenei afar. Micha mocha ba'al gevurot, umido mehelach, melech memit umechaye, umatzmiach Yeshua. V'ne'eman atah lehachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, mechaye hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yehalelu chasela. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
Please be seated. We pray together at the top of page 55. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. We continue with a prayer for peace, Shalom Rav, on page 60.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki Atahu Melech Adon Lechol HaShalom, Ki Atahu Melech Adon Lechol HaShalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov be'einecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim leolam, Tasim leolam.
We take a few moments now for the prayers of our hearts. If you can't think of anything to say to God, make a list of 5 things you're grateful for today. I promise it will change your life.
Yehiyu leratzon imre fi vehegyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri Adonai tzuri v'goali yehiyu leratzon imre fi vehegyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri Adonai tzuri v'goali.
We arrive now at our prayer for healing, the Misha Berach prayer, which can be found on page 253. It's a prayer for wholeness, for those who are sick and suffering. It's a prayer of strength for those who take care of them. It's a prayer for those who are in recovery and struggling with addiction, those dealing with chronic pain, those who experience brokenness in all its forms. For them we pray for a refuah shlema, a return to wholeness. In our community, we're thinking of Bernie Berman, Bradley Borden, Melba Berman, Jennifer Carey, Miles Cohen, Richard Dana, Diane Dante, Rose Ann Finkel, Alan Garber, Marcine Goldman, Rachel Guto Ellis, Sarah James, Lawrence Levy, Samantha Rosenthal Diaz, Carol Wasserstein, Rita Wilkenfeld, Roger Williams, Esther Bat Tzipora, and Chena Rochel Mindel Bat Aharon Vitzipora. We pray together these words of healing and strength.
Mi sheberach avoteinu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. And let us say, Amen.
We have one birthday blessing this evening. Joan Schuchart, if you will please stand up. Joan is celebrating her 80th birthday with us this evening. And Joan, what I know about you is that you are so sweet. And you add so much sweetness to our lives and to this community and to the people who know you. And I know that the source of sweetness in your life is your family, are your children and your grandchildren who have traveled from all over just to be here for this blessing. And you have like a whole section there just for you of love and support and sweetness. And so our prayer for you is that you continue to be a well of sweetness and that you continue to draw from the well of sweetness that is your family for years and years to come, and many more happy birthdays surrounded by the people you love. And we say together, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Shehechianu V'Kiyamanu V'Higianu Lazman Hazeh. Mazel Tov. Happy birthday. A few brief announcements this Shabbat. We hope you will remain with us through the end of the service so that we can say Kiddush and Motzi as a community. This week's challah and wine are generously provided by Don Robbins and Catherine Fox Slater in honor of her adult bat mitzvah tomorrow morning. Mazel tov to you in advance. If you had an opportunity to grab a Shabbat handout, everything I'm about to share with you is there in greater detail, but I'd just point to a couple of things. First, we hope you will join us on Tuesday, December 24th at 2 p.m. at HCRJ for our Jewish-Muslim Christmas conversation. More information in the handout. Next Friday is our annual Hanukkah celebration. Please note that our worship will begin at 7 p.m. with our dinner to begin at 6 p.m. We encourage everyone to bring their menorahs and candles so that we can celebrate Hanukkah as a community. Our goal is to have at least 75 menorahs because this is the last big event of our 75th anniversary year. And lastly, please join us in Feld Hall if you have RSVP'd for our Egg Foo Shabbos dinner. We unfortunately are unable to accept walk-ins this evening. Once everyone has had a chance to get their dinner and settle in, we will begin airing our ever-open documentary produced by Steven Fenberg as part of our 75th anniversary. So if you didn't get a chance to see it at the gala, you can see it now, and if you did, you can relive it, and it will be a wonderful treat. And Chinese food in a movie, it's like a thing we do. "'Twas the third night of Hanukkah, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, except Dr. Kraus. His wife was sleeping, his kids were tucked in, but somehow sleep still evaded him. He thought of his therapist. It was too late to phone him. He considered his options, Ambien or melatonin. The candles burned out, as he sat in his chair. The sweet smell of fried potato still lingered in the air. The Krauses' house was unique on their street, displaying a single simple menorah, not an elaborate electric lighting feat. In the house to the left and the house to the right, they called that Eve Christmas, not the third Hanukkah light. In those neighboring houses, socks were for mantles, not floors. And for some inexplicable reason, they brought their pine trees indoors. The kids were all nestled and dreaming of toys, hoping a magic man deemed them good girls and boys. And their parents also rested from their budget spreadsheets, exhausted from months of making ends meet. But Dr. Kraus was wide awake, with neither excitement nor glee. This season, this world, he could just not let it be. There was darkness, he feared, wherever he looked. His soul was on fire, but his energy was cooked. In Washington, in Jerusalem, folks were losing their minds. It made Kraus want to just close the blinds. Then there was Pittsburgh and Poway, and now Jersey City too. It made Kraus feel sad and a bit scared to be a Jew. As his kids placed in the window a menorah for the world to see, Kraus thought with sorrow about their current reality. Was it safer, he wondered, to keep the candles on the inside? He didn't want to call attention, though he didn't want to have to hide. And his neighbors, it seemed, didn't share in his fear. They weren't anxious, he thought. They were full of good cheer. Their houses twinkled with unabashed light displays. Their jingling bells betrayed no sorrows or dismays. As he left work that afternoon, his heart was sinking. He wanted to shake his coworkers and ask, "What are you thinking?" His colleagues had wished him Merry Christmas instead. It was hard to be merry with all these thoughts running through his head. Now Kraus was sitting late at night in his jammies, wondering if the family just needed a vacation to Miami. When suddenly something shook him from his stupor, a thud on the roof like a wayward paratrooper. There was crunching and cursing, though there was no snow, and Kraus could have sworn he heard a faint "no, no, no." Their chimney was tiny and their fireplace rarely used, so the visitor slid down the drain pipe while most of the Krauses snoozed. Kraus was too scared to move, too befuddled to talk, until at the door he heard a quiet, gentle knock. Kraus tentatively opened, and there stood in his door a figure as tall as one man, but as wide as 3 or 4. In walked the visitor to stand in the dim light, and Kraus got a full look at this unbelievable sight. Bespectacled and bebearded, with his cap on his head, and wouldn't you know it, he was dressed all in red. Kraus stuttered and stammered. He could not think quick. They don't teach you in Hebrew school what to say to St. Nick. It was his guest who spoke first. He said, "Please forgive my intrusion. I am sure my appearance causes some confusion. I know I am not one of your tribe. At least the menorah gave me that vibe. I'm looking for the O'Connors. Is this not their house?" "That's 414. This is 416, replied Dr. Kraus. "I had a feeling," said Nick as he glanced at the chair. He gave an infectious, jolly smile and ran his fingers through his white beard hair. "My flying motorcycle has run out of gas. I've called AAA, but they'll take a few minutes, alas." "Motorcycle?" said Kraus. You use AAA? Didn't there used to be a reindeer that pulled some kind of sleigh?" Nicholas laughed with a kind ho, ho, ho. "I've upgraded since then. Also, PETA said the reindeer had to go." "Now," he said, beaming with pride, "I have a much more practical and much cooler ride. But I never thought about gas when I flew in my sleigh. If I can just sit for a moment, then I'll be on my way." Kraus could see his guest was tired, so what was he to do? The exhausted Father Christmas was invited in by the sleepless Jew. He gestured towards the chair. Nick made a sigh of hazy joy. He gently lowered down his giant body upon the straining, lazy boy. "I haven't any cookies," apologized Dr. Kraus, "but if you'd like some latkes, I can go wake my spouse." "Just water is fine, I'm so sick of milk, though I wouldn't refuse a brandy or something of that ilk." As Kraus fetched the liquor, his guest looked around. It had been a while since he'd seen so little tinsel abound. "So tell me, new friend, what keeps you awake? You have no presents to hide or honeyed Christmas hams to bake." Kraus sat in the other chair across from the jolly old man. He didn't know quite where to start, but after a moment, he began. "I was watching the candles as the last one flickered out. The darkness seemed so heavy then, with loneliness and doubt. I fear the world has come unmoored, that we're all a bit adrift. To be honest, I was thinking that a little Christmas might give my spirits a lift. Would you entertain a question from a tired, humble Jew? How do you stay so happy with all the work left to do? As many presents as you bring, as many smiles as you make, you go back north to start all over. It seems a lot to take. Do you ever get discouraged with the world's most ugly bits? Do you ever want to just hang up the sack and tell the world you've called it quits?" Santa didn't rush to answer or chortle ho, ho, ho. He just sat and sniffed his brandy, then he drank it in one go. "Hanukkah always struck me as strange," he then said with the smallest grin. "We celebrate the birth of God, you celebrate a military win. Christmas is a time of joy and cheer because redemption is soon at hand, but Hanukkah is a remembrance of a group of heroes who fought to free their land. And what is your symbol for the victory of your Maccabean camp? Not a stone or a shield or even a sword, but a mini candled lamp. It seems to me that your holiday is the story of the fight, but also a reminder that in the end, it's our job to be the light. The miracle of Hanukkah is not that the oil lasted more than one day. The miracle is that they had just that much, and they lit it anyway. What I admire about the Jews, you see, is not the way you cope. It's that Judaism at its very core is the constant expression of hope. You walk around, dear Dr. Kraus, with this great big weight on your shoulder. I worry you will get crushed if you keep leaning alone on Sisyphus's boulder. Because that's the beauty of this Hanukkah, and that's the reason I decided to come see ya. On the first night, you light only one candle, a brave act for the darkest day, and maybe that's all you can handle. But soon you see that one candle brings more, first 2 and then 3, and then tomorrow there'll be 4. For when we bring light, we are never alone. One burning wick lights another, and somehow each flame has grown. Your neighbors are so cheery as they pray for their Savior, but you have hope, and that changes your behavior. You don't have to light the whole world by yourself, but you can light just one candle. You don't need the help of this old elf. Come, Dr. Kraus, let us relight your menorah. It will be our little party, though I'm in no shape to hora. Then he reached into his sack and rummaged around until his well-worn kippah and 4 new candles were found. Then Kraus in his PJs and Nick in his festive dressings lit the Hanukkah lights and recited together the blessings. I'm glad that I parked here, Santa said with a smile. Doing that reminds me of my childhood. I have not done it in a while. Kraus was confused. He tried to think of what to say, but Santa had started towards the door to greet the AAA. He was leaving the house, but before he passed through the door, he turned around to address Kraus once more. I don't have a present for you, but it's not because you're a Jew. I didn't bring you anything because to me, the present is you. Don't give up on the light or jump off that tight wire. You'd be amazed how contagious is your fire. We need you out there to be a bearer of light. It's not the joyful, but the hopeful who bring the end to the night. And with a wink and a nod, he was gone just as quickly as he came. Kraus was amazed how nimbly he ascended that storm drain. Kraus went back in the house and climbed into his bed with new, hopeful thoughts running through his head. And as he drifted off to sleep, he heard the motorcycle take off. And he heard Santa saying, "Happy Hanukkah, and to all, Chag Sameach." Emanu l'Shabbat is found on page 282. It is an expression of hope. We rise together as one community.
Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon ha'kol, la'teit gedula le'otzer breshit, shelo asanu kegoye ha'aratzot, velo samanu kemishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. Page 287. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
It's a fearful thing to love what death can touch. A fearful thing to love, hope, dream, to be, and oh, to lose. A thing for fools this, and a holy thing to love. For your life has lived in me, your laugh once lifted me, your word was a gift to me. To remember this brings a painful joy. 'Tis a human thing, love, a holy thing to love, what death has touched. Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones and those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, life and death. Our hearts go out in sympathy to the family of Norman Kleiman, who was laid to rest in recent days. We also remember the yard sites, the anniversaries of the deaths of William Alberts, Arthur Altshuler, Lester Barnes, Lily Bierman Stallero, Arthur Berner, Saul Bloch, Cynthia Borden, Robert E. Byron, Maria Castillo, M.N. Davidson, Betty Jo Tomford Dewson, Audrey Levy Faden, Ben Feenberg, Nason Mark Feldman, Julius Fram, Barnett Franks, Miriam Galperin, Reuben Gandler, Samuel Gass, Bessie Gerson, Ray K. Ginsberg, Rosalind Goldberg, Barry Goldenberg, Edna S. Goldgain, Rosa Goldstein, Deborah Goldstein, Helen Clark Gordon, Elaine Ute Greenberg, Jean Gressick, Hilda F. Grossberg, Frida Lee Harris, Pauline Jacobs Horowitz, Tilly Isaacson, Louis Jacobs, Arnold Kahn, Goldie Katz, David S. Kaufman, David Edward Kasdan, Harry Claff, Ruth Cobart, Marcy Cosberg, Gertrude Krakauer, Howard Krantz, Julie Aronson Kronowitz, Marjorie Kruger, Elaine Kustoff, Melvin Lefkowitz, Mary Slavin Leiter, Charles Leistein, Barry E. Levine, Dorothy Finkelstein Lewis, Leona Leidecker, Sadie Lipschitz, Dora Litvak, Alvin London, Alvin Skip London Jr., Julie Madavi, Belly Margoliner, Sylvian Mellinger, Vera Milner, Ralph Harold Minchin, Fanny Myron, Sam Myron, Hyman Newer, Henry G. Pagel, Ruth Peaceman, Myra Perrin, Sylvia Daly Phillips, Harold Pollins, Bertie Rausch, Ethel Rosenblatt, Ann Topek Rosenblum, Louis I. Rosenthal, Della Strammer Rosenthal, Philip Rubenstein, Adolf Salzberg, Aaron Saltzman, Irving Samuels, Milton M. Schatz, Leonard M. Schnurr, Roselle Schultz, Jacob Seiden, Maurice Seliger, James Sendroff, Helen Grapple Septimus, David Shackett, Leray Stepanoff, Harold Stern Jr., Lucille Grossman Stern, Sidney Wallace, Martin Warren, Sam Weinberger, Jacob Weiss, Eunice Landy Wolf, Madeline Liebman Wolf, Marcel E. Wolf, Mindy Jo Wolochin, Esther Zalta, and Yakov Zaretsky. If there are others that you are remembering this Shabbat, or if I've misspoken any of the names on the list, I invite you to share those names as I look towards you.
David Jacobs.
The words of Mourner's Kaddish are found on page 294. We rise together as one community. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divrach irutei v'al michma chutei, b'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'zman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mivorach le'olam u'mei maya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitale v'yitalal shmei d'kudsha brichu.
Le'ela
Min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'ne'emata, ta'amiram be'ama v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mramav,
hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen.
You may be seated as we move from Kaddish to Kiddush, page 5.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav ורצבנו, ושבת קודשו, באהבה וברצון הנחילנו, זיכרון למעשה בראשית, כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת, מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך, באהבה וברצון, הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש השבת.
Gets them every time. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Amen.
If there is one important tradition at this season, in addition to eating Chinese food, it is enjoying Christmas songs that were written by Jews. The vast majority of Christmas songs you know and love were written by Jews. Google it. And so tonight's closing song, well, not a Christmas song, it's a holiday song, written by Sammy Kahn, born Samuel Cohen, and Jewel Stein. We hope you'll join us. The words are not in your prayer book for obvious reasons, in singing
And they're a little bit different.
Let It Snow.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but Shabbat is so delightful, and it's almost that time to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Snow would be in my wishes. Man, this challah is delicious. The candles are burning low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally leave the shul, how I'll hate going out in the storm. The challah has made me full, and my family's keeping me warm. The candlelight slowly dying, and Shabbat is so satisfying. Now it really is time to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Please rise for the benediction. Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, our God and God of our ancestors. We look for reasons to be joyful at this time of year, but even more than that, inspire us with reasons to be hopeful. Let it change our behavior. Let it help us bring hope and joy and light into this world. May we find ways to light each other's candles and bring something good to this darkness. And we say together, Amen.
Amen.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Yishkoach.
Did you write?